Hey, Nick, just curious how you feel going into this training camp and how much more comfortable do you feel this time around that you've done the whole rookie season thing? I'm going into your second training camp now.
Oh, hold on one sec, Nick. We got you muted. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we got you.
Oh yeah, I feel 1,000 times better going into this training camp. Again, I got a whole OTAs, second OTAs underneath my belt. Kind of got a scheme kind of settled in, and so I'm excited what we got going forward. I feel very comfortable. Again, I'm just excited to get out there and ready to showcase everything I've been doing.
Let's go next to Pete Sweeney. Go ahead, Pete.
Hey, Nick, what type of things have to happen during the next month or so here while you're at camp for you to come out of it and feel like, okay, I'm ready to go for the regular season?
I just got to come in every single day, put my best foot forward, and just see where it lands from there. I know as a unit, we got to land a lot of new guys coming in, especially in the back end. So a lot of those guys can be competing for spots and everything like that. So we got to come together as a unit. That starts on day one, and it's going to continue to get better as we keep going. It's not just going to stop once training camp ends. So we're just going to keep building every single day, brick by brick, and see where it takes us. Again, it's not going to just stop at the end of training camp, so it's a long way to go. I know what we're trying to aim to and what the end goal is, but I just got to backfill that up with work.
Let's go next to Todd Lebo. Go ahead, Todd.
Hey, Nick, I know you haven't seen the whole group a whole lot yet, right? But you guys have had your mandatory mini camps and OTAs. So what are your thoughts generally about the group of young players you have there and maybe what can be ahead for this defense?
Just going off of what I saw in OTAs, mandatory mini camp, and things like that. I know we're a young, fast defense. That's kind of what we're going to pride ourselves on, being young, fast, and physical. A lot of guys we brought in, Trent, Leo, guys we brought in with the free agency. All those guys are young, fast, physical guys, and that's what we're kind of pride ourselves on. So I'm excited for that, playing the physical side of defense, and just continue to build and get better every single day.
Let's go next to Herbie Tiopi. Go ahead, Herbie.
And Nick, last year or last offseason, you spent a majority of the time like training for the combine, your specific drill type stuff. How beneficial is it for you this year to actually focus on football throughout the most of the offseason?
Oh, yeah, it's been huge. Getting the opportunity to actually focus on football. I'm actually doing things I feel like help me on the football field and help our team better. So having a whole since we got done the season, knowing what I wasn't as good at, kind of getting a little bit better in those aspects of it, and just dissecting my play as well. It's going to focus help our defense and help our team out. So it's been beneficial for me to just be able to be more flexible, kind of work on more specific drill oriented, and also just work on things that are more specific to our scheme rather than doing drills. And so I feel like very beneficial for me.
Let's go next to Todd Palmer. Go ahead, Todd.
Hey, Nick, thanks for the time. Are you a guy who sets goals? And if so, can you share some of the goals you've set for this season, whether it be Pro Bowl, a certain number of tackles, anything like that?
I got one goal, one Super Bowl. We fell short last year. And so in order to feel like I had a successful season, I've got to get back to where we were last year and execute in that game and get us a chance to play in the next game. But that starts when we get there today. It's going to continue to get to work on it all the way till we get down to the season. So if I win Super Bowl, I feel like that's my main goal, and that's what I'm focused on. So if I can get our team there and our defense can play a great team defense, I'll be happy where I'm at.
Let's go next to Matt Derrick. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, Nick, given that Anthony's gone and given, that you're now kind of almost going to be one of the veterans, certainly in your position group, this team's going to be looking to you a lot for leadership. What kind of leader do you feel like you are? I mean, everybody has a different style. What is your leadership style?
My leadership style is more so lead by example. I'm a vocal guy now. Probably wasn't the first last year. So lead by example is kind of what I pride myself on. I come every single day and try to put my best foot forward. I gotta go out there and execute the scheme, be vocal within the scheme, and just doing my job to the best of my abilities. I feel like that's how I've got to this point, so I'm gonna continue to do that. I feel like that's what our team needs the most.
We'll go last to Sarin Petro. Go ahead, Sarin.
Nick, being the guy now, and hopefully going to be out there on every down, right? Coverage becomes an even bigger part of things. How do you go about getting better at coverage, right? Is that something you just need repetitions, or is it extra film study, getting to know the kind of the moves and the routes of your opponents? What's the way that you go about it? It's such an important part of your job of go about improving on that aspect of the game.
Oh yeah, everything you mentioned it goes into it. Film study, kind of getting more of our scheme and understand what Coach Spags wants on the third down. So seeing the whole year, watching Ben do it last year, and kind of understanding the schemes and what situations kind of arise and how we attack offenses. So it's been a great to have that whole offseason trying to study, figure out what we wanted to do on third down. Again, it's a lot of things. He's working on pass coverage, working on understanding route concepts and schemes and what teams are trying to get to with certain down distances. So all that goes into it. But yeah, I'm excited for it. Hopefully I have the opportunity to play all 3 downs, but nothing's guaranteed. So I'm going to go out there and compete for my spot.